Hello friends and welcome back to my channel. My name is Momo and today I'm upcycling 3 sweaters into one nice big chunky sweater. This embedded sweater is from J. Crew and it has developed holes over the years. I also have this navy sweater that I don't use anymore because it's too small for me, and a burgundy sweater that I will be using as an accent. Starting out with the basic pattern, this is the bodice pattern. I've extended the armholes by 2 inches for a roomy oversized feel. I'm going to be using this pattern for piecing together the sweater. First, I'm going to cut out the sleeves according to the armhole size. Next, I'm going to wear the sweater so I can gauge the length, making 2 cuts, one in the front where the front length is going to be and one in the back, which is a little tricky, but I was able to mark the back length as well. These 2 points are now going to be connected in a curved line. You must be wondering if this is going to fray. To be honest, it did not fray. For the bottom hem, I'm going to cut out about 1.5 inches from the closed edge of the burgundy sweater. This is going to serve as the finished hem. I plan to serge these 2 edges together so there is no fraying at all later. To make the sweater wider, I'm going to add a panel of the burgundy into the side of the bodice. For this, I'm cutting out about 2.5–3 inches wide strip from the burgundy sweater. For now, I'm just going to keep it in a rectangular shape and I'm going to cut it out once I sew it. These rectangular pieces are going to be sewn between the front and the back of the sweater. Now I'm going to cut out the embellished part of the J. Crew sweater. I am very careful cutting out, making sure there is no threads or anything that is cut out from the sequins. For the sleeve, I'm cutting out the burgundy and navy strips of whatever fabric is left after cutting out the front and the back, and I'm going to piece these together to make a really wide sleeve. Here is the sleeve pattern. Alright, so all the pieces are cut. We're going to start assembling the sleeve first because that's the main show. One by one, I'm going to line up the pieces that I cut out for the sleeves and going to serge them together. I'm using the serger because I was not sure what the fraying situation will be on these sweaters, but luckily there was not much fraying at all and I was able to just very successfully serge them. And the finish was also very neat. Just a tip on the serging, make sure that you don't stretch the fabric too much, otherwise the seams are going to ripple and that's not a very good look. Another thing, before I ironed these out, they kind of not look very good, but I've ironed them flat and that gave the whole thing a very neat finish. You could not even tell the difference that these were pieced together on a home serger. It was pretty good. The sleeve patches are complete. This is where I'm going to attach the embellished piece. This simple applique I'm going to do on my machine. I've folded in the edges and I'm just going to stitch all over in a rectangular shape. I know it looks a little bit wonky now, but once we iron it from the back side, it's going to look very neat. Trust me on this. Here I have 2 long strips of burgundy material that I've cut out the length of the opening of the sleeve in the front. So this is going to be the armband. Here I'm joining the 2 open ends to close the loop. Once the loop is closed, I'm going to fold it over as a double band, which I'm going to line up with the opening of the sleeve and then serge all 3 layers together. This is going to give us a very neat finish, and once it's ironed out, it looks very neat. It also adds a little weight to the front of the sleeve so it stays put and it moves very nicely. Look how neat that looks already. Next, I'm going to finish the hem. For this, I've pinned the burgundy strip of fabric and I'm attaching it using the serger to give it a nice finish. The sweater is almost done. I need to get it cleaned and I need to use the lint roller to take off all of the fibers but I think it looks pretty good. If you like this video, please hit like and subscribe to my channel. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in the next one.